Okay, so now I got the power generator. Now we're gonna want to build the power generator down here. That's why I extended this corridor down here. You want to build it down where it's going to be harder for the agents to access. So I'm going to put it here. As I explained in my previous walkthrough, I like to try to use the one tall corridors. What I'm going to show you here is how to create what the creator of the article had called the generator alley. So when we first want to start by making a space long enough to put 5 generators. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a little bit longer. So let's just right click. Shorten this up a little bit. No, I said shorten. Go away. Extend this one by 2. And we're going to properly, nope, I guess I gotta get rid of one of them. And you go bye-bye. Yeah, I know, and I really don't care, to be honest. Okay, then what you want to do is you want to size it out a little bit more. Kind of like that. Hang on just a moment. I'm actually going to notice I think I have it a little bit wrong. A little more like that. Delete.
All construction workers are busy at the present time. Object purchase delayed. This object will be purchased when a minion is available for duty.
Sorry, I'm just going to kind of keep ducking out here in order to keep double checking the page. I'm not an expert at this yet. So it kind of looks something like that. I keep messing up. Okay, let's just cancel this entire room.
New room cancelled.
Not corridors. Blah. Power plant. There's 2 here, like that. That looks a little more closer, right?
Object purchase order confirmed.
Oh, come on! Sorry, my computer is being a dickweed right now. Come on. Okay. That should be just about right. Let's get rid of this and just double check my diagram. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, close enough. Okay, so first thing you do is you make sure you got enough room for... Oop, that's not what I wanted. Cancel. That you have enough room for all of what you wanted to do. So it should be look a little bit like this here. Now, once you got that, you crop the room up so it's nice and even. So edit. We're gonna take these out because it was only just to make sure it was the right size and they had it in the right in the right place, like that. Now you want to extend the entrance corridor till it's just even with the power plant. I think it has to go like that. And once again, let me just double check that, make sure I got it right. Not quite. Come on, cancel. I said. Oh, I see. Now So you want it to look kind of like that. Now, don't mind this funky corridor here. We'll worry about that later.
Room construction underway.
Okay, next thing you do is you want to build a small barracks right here. Just like that. Okay, I got that right. No, a little note. Once you run out of money and it turns red, you will receive, I think, like $1,000 or $10,000 something dollars, $10,000 every couple minutes until you are properly back into to where you want. Okay, we're gonna take a break on building our generator alley for a minute. I'm gonna explain the world map. So here is your world map. Now, I'll point out a couple things. You have see the world is all multicolorful. I don't even think that's a word. Whatever. It is now. Right up here is your heat bar. You have to pay very careful attention to this. It is independent of each nation. If you're hovering like over the ocean or over the borders or down here, well, down here seems to, yeah, right there, like that, so nothing is highlighted, then your heat will always sit at 0. But say you have, a heat for a smash, whenever you're zoomed in on that territory, or if you're just hovering over it, it'll show what your heat with that current justice company is. Okay, so we have Patriot here. They're essentially the Americans. They control North America as well as Japan. You have Sabre, who are the Britain and her colonies. It's actually most of Europe, including France and Spain, and Italy there, all that area there. They also control South Africa and Australia, or as I like to call in this game, Australasia. Don't forget, this game is set in about the 50s. Then you have Smash, which is Antarctica, most of Africa, the Middle East, and South America. I forgot the Indian subcontinent is also part of the green guys, the British guys. Yes, I know they are. Then you have Anvil, who is essentially China and Polynesia, all that in the area here, the orange. And then you have Hammer, which is Russia and all of basically the Soviet Union from, post World War II to Cold War in that area there. And they also control Cuba as well. So as you can see by the numbers here, it shows the amount as question marks. That's only because my power is shut down right now, so I can't actually show you what it's going to be like, but I'll show you that later. As I zoom in, you see how this one here has a control panel here, then a dotted line, then control panel here. What that means is you need two, well, it says right there, build and man 2 or more control panels to breach this region's secrecy. Some of them, like this one here, require more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, these ones are half, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 halves is 5. Like over here, 1, 2, 3 plus 2 halves is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 2 halves is 5. So as long as you have enough control panels, you'll be able to access that region's information. Like I said, you'll be able to tell what their money rating is, what their justice presence rating is, and there's even more. Like this is hiding it, so you can't see it, but it shows like the completion of stuff that you've done there, things like that. So back to building this. I think the next thing you want to do is, for measurement reasons, we're going to want to put the extra power plants in with one space between them. Oh, hang on, I didn't make it long enough. I thought it said only 10, but whatever. It's a quick fix. Come on, do it. Thank you. And we're going to edit this one down a little shorter. Okay, so you want to put all 3 things in, like that. That's for measurement purposes mainly. Okay, so now the next thing you want to do is actually draw out where you're going to want the actual 1 tile corridor to be. And that's going to be here, and then down each section here. So take some corridor. Hang on, just give me a sec. What I'm just going to edit this. We're just going to cut this one right down the middle. Cut this one right down the middle. Just going to leave it right there to keep it connected. Screw off. I'm just going to draw these ones here, like that. So that's where we're going to want the corridor to be. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 long. So cancel that. Cancel that. And now we draw that out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now at the 4th and 8th is where you put the ones out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And 8. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like so. Now you're going to reverse that. By going down like that. And eliminating the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, no, I overdid that one. There you go. Just like that. So that gives you enough room to put 5 generators. Now this is written in quarters, so I can't show you. You should be able to put 5 generators here, 5 generators here, 5 generators here. Now, we're just gonna have these built. Now, as how we're gonna make money, how you're gonna make money, I should say. You maximize your population. I've already done that. I'm up to 89. That's not bad. So say you have 89 minions. There are certain each rating or each area has a different monetary rating that you can steal off it. The higher the monetary rating, the more your minions can steal in one go. Let's take the con worker because they got a nice basic. The number they'll steal off is 100 gold. $100 of gold, worth of gold every 60 seconds per thing. So say you're in a one that had a 1, then they'll do say 100 per con worker. So 20 would steal a total of 2,000, so on and so on. Now say they're in a rating of 9, then they can steal up to $500 each in one go. Now take say the same amount of minions, 20. That right there is $10,000 per minute. That's an $8,000 gain over a level 1 monetary gain area. So the places that have 5 as monetary gain are the Midwest. I believe it is the Middle East. No, maybe no, it wasn't the same continent. Europe. I can't remember exactly, but I think it was Central Asia or else Southeast Asia. And I believe the last one is Central Russia or the Eastern Bloc. So you'll be able to tell them once you have all the command centers manned. Um, Select 4 of them, or even all 5, and send a total of 80 minions to those areas. Now, the reason I'm saying doing it now, you're still going to gain heat. However, um, as long as you don't kill these 4 agents here, or if you already have killed them by accident, as long as you don't interrogate the maid that comes after them, as long as you haven't done those 2 things, agents will not come to your island until you do those things. Now, since I have access to the world map, it's not going to give me my backup funding anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write in the Humanity cheat. So yeah, it says task complete. That means I put in the Humanity cheat. Now, the cheat is good for a couple things. I'm not going to perform all of them for you because some of them I really don't want to do right now. But as an example, if you hold Control and push S, you'll create explosion where the same kind of explosion that the bombs at the saboteurs lay. Another one, Control C, automatically grants you $100,000 cash. That's what I'm going to use just to give myself enough money to keep me going without you having to sit there and watch me steal. It'll speed up the walkthrough. So I'm going to give myself 8 million. That should get me through most of the first island. Let's do 75 just to be safe. So that gives me lots of money. Another one is Control A. I'm not going to do this because that's one of the bad ones. That gives you one of every minion and henchman. Can be used repeated times to get an entire army. Remember, if you go over the population cap of 100 using this cheat, if you attempt to move to the second island, all of your minions and loot, not all of it is going to get moved over to the other side. It's going to kind of overflow the data and miss things. So you have to be careful. The next thing to know is there's Control. I think it's Control T and Control O. Control T gives you all traps in the game. I believe it also gives you access to ones that aren't normally researchable due to a glitch or because they took it out. And Control O gives you all objects in the game, including all rooms. It might have been Control P. I think it was Control O. Now you have to be careful with this, as it will give you stuff that's not even accessible to the second island, such as the 3 big main research things, the AI supercomputer, the environment chamber, and the greenhouses, because they're used in the creation of a doomsday device. So they're not actually accessible to the second island. Other things that will give you things not applicable or not actually gainable in the main game. The only 2 that I know of for sure are the Soothing Atrium and what was the other one? The Cabinet. Both go in the Evil Genius's Inner Sanctum. If you want to see what these look like, look up the channel of Bradicus. He has a couple of Evil Genius videos, and in one of them called his Final Base Design, he used the cheat directly to show you some of the objects that can only be used or obtained by using cheats. So just so you know, I believe those are the only 2 that I know of for sure that are obtainable only through cheats. Ooh, let me just double check, make sure I'm doing everything right before I put that one to go. Shut off. Okay, so reverse and yeah, build it. Okay. So yeah, we're good to go there. So I gave myself some money. I would really prefer if you guys don't use the cheat until you at least beaten the game once. Then you can use to maybe speed up beating the game again, so you can see some of the alternate endings. Because there's 3 different Doomsday devices, and each one has its own ending. A nice little outro sequence. Oh, if you want a funny little cutscene too, let your evil genius die. You use the explosion cheat, lock him in one room all by himself, and just keep exploding him until he dies, or her, if you use Alexis. And you're treated to a funny little video of now. Make sure you save before you do this, before you start this. That way you can just reload where you left off and continue on. But you're treated to a funny little video that shows you that things aren't quite what they seem. I'm not going to actually tell you what it is. I'm going to let you go and pique your curiosity so you can go do it yourself.